This was the greatest decision we made as a company when it came to an electronic sales tool. Oh, the best part of NoviHome is the back office, where we can see what our customers are looking at, so that we know that we're taking them down the right path, and that we've done our due diligence in getting the information correct for them and looking for the answers that they're after, and being able to see what they're looking at and what has piqued their interest and what areas of town that they're most interested in. We can facilitate their sales process just so much better. Well, the biggest thing is it's given us the ability to sell homes to people that aren't present. Our market is relatively an older market. We specifically sell 55 plus active adult lifestyle homes, and that was the customer group that was being told, do not go out, do not do anything, and yet we still had our banner year last year, and we give a lot of that credit to NoviHome. What I love about NoviHome is the fact that my salespeople are actually capturing as many of their leads as possible, and we're starting to get a total number of people that are coming into the houses. If you've ever been in the sales manager role, you know your people kind of hide the customers that come in and they act like they're looky-loos or they're not really interested in buying a home. But everybody that walks into a sales model is there for one purpose, and that purpose is to buy a home. So it's nice to be able to know who is coming in, what they're looking at, and be able to take them down that journey and get them to the end, which is to buy a home from us. You know, if we were ever running low on inventory, I think the thing that helps us the most would be the fact that we have Matterports on our NoviHome pages. We have photos of previous models. We have floor plans of every model that we're building. There's so much stuff that we can put into our folders, and we have the ability to create as many folders as we want and as much information in there. There's no reason we can't sell a home, whether they've walk through the home or not. They can still see and feel and understand what that home is by looking at Matterports and traveling through the house that way, and all the pictures of the previous houses. Yeah, it's just a great system. So it's going to help us in good times and in bad times, and that's what I love about the NoviHome system. They don't even know they're getting an app. I mean, that's the best part. I mean, what we're doing is we can take their camera to a QR code, open it up, and they just download it, and they don't even realize they've downloaded an app. But then we show them where it is on their phone so they can go back to it later. You ask them, they come in and ask for handouts and brochures and all that, and we said, well, there's a better way to do that. We can give you Matterports, we can give you floor plans, we can give you everything we have just by entering your email and phone number into this system called NoviHome. And once that's on your app or on your phone, you can look at all of our products whenever you want and as often as you want. And being able to track what they do after they've done that, it's just a no-brainer. This was the greatest decision we made as a company when it came to an electronic sales tool. Yes, and it's tough to track because prior to NoviHome, we strictly used Lasso, and so we have good numbers in our Lasso system. But now I'm looking at our Lasso numbers and brand new communities, and I'll give you an example. We had a brand new community 2 years ago prior to NoviHome, and we were looking at the numbers there, and it was 70 or 80 people after the first 6-7 months. We're already at 270 people in the first 4 months of this brand new community. So I promise you we're capturing every single lead using NoviHome, which automatically dumps into our Lasso system. So we're not losing anybody going forward, and we're going to be able to talk better. And it just helps me coach. It helps the whole dynamic of what we're doing here. So. So what really intrigued us when we were looking at this product is the fact that NoviHome worked with Lasso. And so Lasso is our CRM that we have used forever. And so we wanted to be able to still send out the mass emails and have control and understand where our buyers are and rank them and all sorts of stuff. Well, NoviHome has literally the exact same capabilities, but what I liked about it is that NoviHome dumped everything into Lasso, and we just currently went to the Mark systems for our in-house computer system, and they are integrated with Lasso. So our entire sales system is completely integrated now. And the reason that is so important is because we're capturing all of our leads. We're able to facilitate everything that needs to be done with these leads. We can see the open rate, we can see the click rate, we can see the pass-through rate, who wants in, who wants out. I mean, there's just so many different tools available to us, and all of these together make it the best bundle we've had. Well, we've been the largest builder in our market for the last 7 years, and last year the gap grew. Everybody in town had a better year, but we just had that much better of a year. We put NoviHome on. We went online with NoviHome in January, and the pandemic started shutting us down probably in March. And I mean, there was a small amount of panic when the entire group that they're telling to stay home is our buying group. And we just were all, this is not going to be a good day if this is what's really going on. And so we were able to continue selling and continue setting appointments. And once we got those first people comfortable with our systems and the way we were handling the pandemic in our sales offices with appointments only and so forth, we just skyrocketed and we turned into an avalanche, and it was awesome. Well, that's what we couldn't understand. I mean, I'm sitting there at that summit and I'm looking and I'm listening to what he had to say about the product, and I was like, this is unbelievable. Why would everybody not get involved in this? And so I brought it back. I talked to Scott and Jason about it, and they were both like, this is a no-brainer. And here we are today, and it's been phenomenal the whole time. It's funny because NoviHome has constantly asked me for recommendations on other builders or any ideas on who might want to use this product, and I have just been as tight-lipped as possible. And if anybody that knows me knows, that's not me. I talk a lot, and I've kept my mouth shut about NoviHome. And I just hope that whatever we're doing here does not air in the Wichita market or Louisville, Kentucky, or anywhere else that we're building, because I don't want our competition to have this. It is an unbelievable product. It has set us apart from our competition, and it has made us a better company. And we're more accountable, and we have real data that helps us expand, and it's going to help us grow into the future.